God, excuse me. Hopefully, I updated that title. Do 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 do. There's two people in here. Oh, there's 0 people in here now. Dude, will this fucking send? Hey, Bodie. How you doing? Brush my head, dude. Getting nappy. About to turn down my screen brightness before I keep Thanos blinding myself. And just got done playing some League. Like, bro, I got banned. Well, I don't want to say I got banned, but like, you know, I got the AFK punish timer because when I streamed it, I disconnected too much, and I got to play. It was 18. It was 20. I got it down to 14 now, but I gotta wait 10 minutes before I can even get into a game, and then play a 20-minute to almost 30-minute game, and I got 14 more games to go that way. But I've been playing Wild Rift, and I got up about 11, and it's 1 o'clock, and I still got 4. Only got into 4 games. Like, that's how I'm doing right now. I mean, politics ain't changed too much from what I've looked at when I got up, but about the same old fucking same old, running a machine. And everyone's got an opinion. So I'm brushing my hair right now. Those curls were looking bad. They're about to knot up. It's gonna be a bitch to unbrush. I had to turn my screen brightness down. I can't burn all my battery life out either. Other than that, chilling like a villain, man. I wouldn't say a villain, but yeah, there we go. They don't look so fucking matted. Anyways, we turn that brightness down. No hate, I should be a WoW character. I mean, I appreciate it. But they kind of killed off Lady Sylvanas. So if I was going to be a WoW character, I'd be somewhere in the Undercity. If I'm to boil back to my World of Warcraft days, I was always undead, bro. I don't know, I could be like some night elf human or something down there. Just like, that's my dumb sister. I don't know how the fuck they're going to incorporate that in there. Because, bro, I was a little pissed off that they tried to kill her off. I was like, who's going to be the new undead world lead? Like, no. Like, who are you going to raid now in the Undercity? Like, it ain't Sylvanas anymore? Like, bro, like, it's been Sylvanas, like, since the 90s, dog. And before then, if you get into, like, Warcraft, before you get into World of Warcraft, it's always been Sylvanas. And I didn't even play Warcraft like that, but it's always been her. And I don't know why they did what they did in Shadowlands. That was kind of stupid. Well, no one's talking in the chat. I mean, you're gonna say I should be a WoW character, and you're not even gonna respond to that. Like, I'm confused here. Is the chat glitched out? Like, do I have to spam this? No, chat's not glitched out. I don't feel like putting you a timeout or block banning you to figure out if it's glitched or not. Like, homie, look, are you only gonna talk when I have my screen brightness? Is this fucking bright? Like, dog, breathe. Holy shit. What's your problem? Thank God it's like 40 degrees out here, too, by the way. I'll be honest with you. It's like warm as fuck. Compared to last night, where it was like in the 30s, it's like warm as fuck tonight. That's why it's a little hard to acclimate. North Carolina doesn't want to be like consistent. Just messing around. You're messing around. Oh, you're gonna get block ban deleted. We don't do that here. Me, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina, dog. I'm not going to keep my phone brightness this high up, dog. I'm out in the woods right now. And it's dark. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Dude, I went to bed at like 6 o'clock. And I woke up at 10. I took a nap. I went to bed last night about midnight, the other night. Because technically it's a new day. But the other night before last, no, I went to bed at 6. I woke up. Today, I went to bed at 6. I woke up at the day before. I went to bed about midnight. I woke up at 4 o'clock. It wasn't like I was warm and shit, but I kept waking up on the hour of every fucking hour, and it was pissing me the fuck off. Like, one of the times I had to get up and piss that one time, but other than that, I was up on the hour of every fucking hour, and I was getting mad. I was having fucking nightmares. Bro, I'm a monetized YouTuber, political advisor, dog. Anyways, block, ban, deleted. You should take your own advice and put an application to McDonald's. I replaced you. Get the fuck out of my sight. I would have treated you with respect if you treated me with respect. That's all I could tell you. That's been constant disrespect for the last year and then literally the last 32 years of my life. So anyways. I ain't got time for that shit. I got more important shit to handle than flipping your stupid McDonald's burgers. If you actually tuned into the stream or were a loyal subscriber and shit like that and actually knew who I was, you would already know I've worked at McDonald's before. Years ago. Decades ago. Just growing the stream. Streaming late right now. Shane. Hey, Versetti. How you doing? I was playing Wild Rift League of Legends there, because, the last time I streamed that shit, I got AFK banned for 20 games at 10 minutes of queue time. 600 seconds. I want you to understand 5 minutes, 300 seconds, bro. So I'll have to wait 10 minutes before I can even get into a game and then rebuild my player score. Because every time you get flagged for AFK, no, you lose 25 player behavior points. I was at about 360, but no, no, not anymore. I mean, cold as hell where you're at. It's warm as fuck where I'm at. It's 42 degrees right now. What kind of respect I'm looking for, bro? It's respect. I don't understand. What do you mean? Respect? Dude, respect means respect. Just basic, genuine respect. As you treat, dude. 0 points left. What? I get a better phone camera. Phone camera a long time ago. It's just YouTube. I got 5G internet and everything on my phone. It's just YouTube. I'll tell you now. No, I'm at I think I've got myself back up to 260. Because usually if I play a game and I play it right, I can get everyone to like me, which gives me easily 5 behavior points right back up. Outside of other bonuses, if I'm doing something, there's ways to get more points for it. Especially after it resets or on a weekly thing. Yes, Ethan. And at the same time, I don't like the potato quality, but I've seen other videos on the data consumption and the cost for it. No, homie, if I was streaming at 10K for 200K people, bro, and the amount of money I'm bringing in, no, it'd be costing YouTube out the fucking ass, bro. Technically, as much as I stream. But at the same time, no, I should have better equipment. Like, no, somebody gave me a $200 donation. I mean, like, literally, maybe 8 months, over a year ago at this point. Maybe 9 months. I'll say 9 months at best. It was like a $200 donation like 9 months ago. And it was for me to get better equipment. No, not 9 months ago. Fuck it. Not fuck it, but almost a year ago, because we're almost going on April. It was back in April, a little bit after my car wreck, and like well, not my car wreck, but when I was with my mom, we got in a wreck because someone rear-ended us while we were stopped. I got a little bit of insurance money after that. They gave me like $200 as well to get equipment. No one knew I got insurance money back then. I was being quiet about that, and that was like insurance for me to upgrade my tech with the money I did have saved up. But like, it was kind of like I need a little bit more insurance to like kind of waste that money, because I was really trying to save up money to get my own property and shit. Like, I'd kind of have that about now. I'd be like right near towards the end of it, but with all the delays and everything else going on, no. And I took the $200 that person gave me and like upgraded my phone, got 5G internet on my phone and everything. And the stream quality is worse than it was on a 4G phone. That was like $10. This is like some $200 fucking phone, bro, with a 5G internet plan on it. No. Saying the quality's worse. If I played PS3, vaguely. It wasn't really, I never really owned a PS3. My stream's kind of political. We can talk about politics, but as much as I spam politics, like on my posts, Facebook and like X, what was formerly Twitter account, like, I mean, we can talk about anything A through Z. We can talk about politics, but like, you know, we can talk about entertainment, video games, movies, music, you know, what the fuck you may have going on in your day. You need to vent and get something out and figure out a solution, quite possibly. I don't know. I mean, I kind of go where the stream chat takes me a little bit. Sometimes it just veers off into Troll Central and we're under the bridge for hours and it's boring as fuck. Other than that, sometimes it could be hours with like thousands of people in here and it's like me engaging everyone and having like conversations with thousands of people, like a fucking auctioneer. No, I know the stream quality's not real good. That's just the bullshit I have to deal with. And then you got to remember, I have a very polarizing opinion and censorship exists. Albeit I am who I am. Like, at the same time, no, censorship exists. Like, homie, you need to understand, people will still be able to come in here and spam the N-word. And if you're like a YouTuber content creator, you know that you can block every single letter to any bad word or any words you do not want in your stream. Like, I could literally block your name out of my stream. What if someone tried to talk about you? Like, no, it's forever like blocked out. No one can talk about you. But they'll still get bypassed the blocked words. And that's not getting into having like moderators and everything else. I don't have any. I used to, but like I kind of take that away from people and watch them freak out. It's kind of for this. What do you? I can try refreshing the connection. I think my stream glitch-wise, maybe. Wrestle a bear? I'm not wrestling a fucking bear. I've already tried to wrestle a bear anyways. I had a black bear in my area before. I went looking for it. You gotta understand, I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina. I had a black bear in my area. Ironically enough, the black bear showed up where I was camping at before, and I moved maybe like a few days, maybe a week before it showed up. Where I was previously camping at once. I went looking for it. Sorry, a little too much David Goggins. And me not really give a fuck at the same time. Like, no, I will see if it's still there. You know, I didn't walk in there trying to sneak up on it. I definitely went in there, hey, bear, bear. At the same time, I went looking for it. Because I didn't know if that thing may or may not have had cubs, bro. So, you know, I may have went in, I ain't coming out. I think I found it in like a drainage tunnel. And I just backed off from it because it's like in a corner. And like, yeah, you never walked up on a corner animal. And, you know, eventually it's going to rain and flush it out. So. No, I ain't got a microphone. This is the real Matthew Neville Golding. And if you actually knew that, you would already knew I was gay before. That's where you're going to fail to begin with. I already have contingencies in place for that stupid shit. Good luck, bro. Dude, it's a horrible idea to wrestle a bear in general, whether it's black, brown, Kodiak, or a fucking polar bear. It's a bear. Homie, you're a human. You can take your Goku delusions of like flexing that animal and like, I don't know, go drink a beer or something. Dude, no one wrestled bears. Gayness isn't a thing anymore. Gayness is a choice, dog. I'll tell you now. That's all it is. Again, bro, if you don't get love and attention from somebody and you get it from somewhere else, like, no, bro, you're going to move on. No, not even Russians can wrestle bears. At the end of the day, that's just a, like, sort of domesticated animal, dog. You got to remember, they're an animal. It can still go feral. I don't give a fuck about Mike Tyson's tiger. At any point, no, if he pissed that thing off too far, no, it would attack him and kill him. Especially if you don't have it declawed and detoothed. And unfortunately, it can't defend itself at that point, but it's a fucking tiger. There's not much that's going to really harm that. Like, no. It's a fair animal. You start going and beating it and shit, like, no, it will bite you and it'll attack you. It'll be like that chimpanzee with that woman, bro, and took her face off. It's a wild animal. I mean, some people can wrestle baby bears. It depends on the size of the baby bear, but at the same time, that's a baby bear. It's not the same thing. And even then, if that baby bear was like ferally attacking you with like rabies, no, that thing's gonna fuck you up. That thing's bigger than a cat, bro. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. You can pick it up or kick it and punt it. No, it's coming back and clawing and biting you, bro. Rabidly. Just. It's not going to stop. At that point, it's like a fucking feral honey badger coming at you a little bit. And you just got fisticuffs and feet. You know, you got a knife or something, a buck knife, or a Bowie knife. Yeah, that bear's dead. I'm sorry. Just. Especially the size of it, but. You know, you kill a bear's cub, that bear's going to hunt you down. Yeah, and then you got to look at the dude who was like, thought he was one with the bears and eventually got eaten by him and became bear shit. You got to be careful, man. It's nature, bro. Yeah, I'm in my tent. I'm in my tent. Why? Where am I imaginally at now? Yeah, see? I'm in an A-frame shelter tarp thing in my tent. Alright, I gotta turn this brightness down. I've lost like 10% of my battery life off of that. Which could have been like an extra 30 minutes, damn near hour. Well, it's not they smell blood, they go feral. It's if you act like prey, you become prey. For sure. Because you never know, too, at the same time. Because, like, no, this is a bear that had saw another human one day that killed its cub. Or it shot at it and, like, hit it and it, like, had to heal from a wound. Either the bullet's still in there or the bullet, like, went all the way through and it healed and survived. And it's now got a hatred to human, whether you shot it or not. Someone pissed it off and made it wild and feral. And it's not, I mean, feral in the fact it doesn't have rabies. No, you turn it into a manhunter. Like, no, you go hunt a, like, tiger or something, you kill a tiger's cub or something. Like, no, that tiger will hunt you and everything else down. Like, bro, that's your house cat, and you just pissed it off. That's your house cat on steroids. Because at the end of the day, if your house cat that was domesticated was as big as a tiger, no. When it's playing with you, sometimes it's hunting you, bro. It's really not playing with you. You're just bigger than it. So it's playing, you know, it kind of plays with you and follows you. If it were bigger, no, it's going to eat you. Yeah, well, they demonetize my videos too, and some people tuning into my live stream now, they'll get an ad. It's just too many people are reporting my channel now. Like, literally, when I got unbanned the 20th, when I got banned the 6th, then I shaved the 7th. Like, no. Ever since I came back and like the 120 to 180 videos I've made since I've been back, like, no, they've all been demonetized. Maybe 5, or like I get monetization from. So if you actually watch it and the ads you see on it, I'll get paid for it. That's why I had to make like a shit ton of shorts. I was actually getting some ad revenue for that. Those weren't getting demonetized. Unless it was like the al-Baghdadi raid. That one got demonetized and I really don't want to make money off of that. I could give a fuck about making money off of that. There's a bigger message there. You know, I can make money off of this content I'm making here. Like, no, I got my bills paid. Like, no, I'm sending a bigger message. Like, I don't give a fuck about making money off of that shit. Don't get me twisted. I can make all my money here and on this my first religious belief, independent journalism, like comedic special podcast, dog. Like, never mind when actually I get better technology or like stream another game outside of Wild Rift, like that I can stream. Like, and get paid for like my video game content and all that dumb shit. Like, I can get money. I'm just trying to send a bigger message here. People don't get the bigger game. No, I know. Dude, it's cancel culture, smear campaign, gaslighting. That's all it is. They hate, like, bro, you know, when people talk about they and the conspiracy theorists and all that, I ain't trying to say I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'll dive down the rabbit hole occasionally. But they don't like me. You got to remember what I say. I'm over here telling you to arrest the Bloods, the Crips, the Hells Angels, the Mafia, the Ku Klux Klan. They're over here attacking the cartels. They do nothing different. No, you were able to kidnap this president and practically this third world country. And you're telling me you can't end the war on drugs. They don't like that. And then it gets into Russia and China. No, you've made them uncomfortable. And I damn well know they wouldn't have tried it there, and they wouldn't have made it out, let alone made it in. Maybe if it was like 2022, and other places like, no, people, bro, you got to realize they got nukes. I guarantee you, if Venezuela had nukes, they wouldn't have done this at all. They'd have been like, nah, this is going to end bad. Very bad. Well, I don't know what shitty state or country you live in, unfortunately. I mean that with all due respect, because when you're going to understand that when I say my cigarette prices. Bro, I can get 2 packs for $6.81, man. I get where y'all coming from that when y'all talk about prices from where you live. When I get to talk to you, my community, and get to know y'all. Like, no. I hear y'all, or I read, I can't say I hear. I read $17, $25, $40. You may be somewhere internationally where it's $40, but no, somewhere in America, $17. The packs they get, maybe $13, $14. Like on the low end, is the lowest I think I've read. Homie, I can get 2 packs. I can get a whole carton for those. I can get like 2, 3 cartons for these prices, let alone 4. Like, dude, I live in Alamance County, North Carolina. Y'all gotta remember, albeit tobacco has been shit on, tobacco is a cash crop of North Carolina, dog. Besides being first in flight and everything else, you know, tobacco is big here, bro. You gotta remember, this is where it all started. I'm an idiot if I understand. Okay, look, I'm gonna block ban delete you because, look, you don't understand basic math, especially when I get into clothes and everything else. So, okay. Service station? Who the fuck's gonna pay $100? Donations are kind of key, Scott, but like, you know, I want you to understand, to do the math. I get paid every 1,000 views. I got nearly 200,000 people coming back to view my channel, but again, I am being actively demonetized. I am a monetized YouTuber. But if I sat there and had 50 or 100 and 300 whatever accounts and was reporting you, for whatever reason, it's going to flag you and demonetize you. Meaning, if anyone watches that video, whether you have 400 million followers or not, you're not getting any money from it. No. I mean, if literally, if what was happening to me right now were to happen to Mr. Beast for literally the next 60 days, no, he would become bankrupt in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Like, no, his shit's gonna get pulled off the shelf. Like, no, he's not making any ad revenue, albeit he made that video, spent $400 million. No, he's not making shit anymore. I'd give him 60 days. And just because he's kind of got probably a little bit more saved up, like, you know, if I did it over the last year, or realistic what? Yeah, damn near year. We're almost in April. Like, no. At the same level, even with like the N-word being spammed in the fucking comment section of his videos, no matter the moderators or like AI moderator they may or may not have on their channel, like, no. Bankrupt. Within 60 days. Any of them. I pick a YouTube streamer. In the top 10. Any of them. Top 100. No. Yes, Sly. I know. Yeah, I have a polarizing opinion. Speak the truth. Watch how far you get. I mean, homie, I think everyone read the Bible. You see where the truth gets you. Jesus even tells you, no, they're going to fucking hate you, bro. He don't phrase it this way, and I hate to say that because but damn it, you read the Bible verse yourself. Nope, they're going to hate you for this. All because of me. Scott, don't waste your time. The block band deleted, bro. I don't know where you're reading that at. Wherever you're reading that at, that's an off chat. Like, no, I banned him fucking like 5 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, maybe at most. No, I get it. No, that's how it goes. Nope, take your mask off. I don't want to fucking be around you anymore. You know what I mean? Like, for one of my mini masks, everyone's got mini masks if they realize it or not, but one of many, oh yeah, hey bro, I've been bisexual before. I slept with a dude. No, look where everyone's gonna go with that. Oh, you're gonna fucking a guy you see and blah, 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 blah. Like, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of kind of hiding this shit. Y'all be going crazy on either side. It's kind of weird. And I feel like it's beyond time for me to have said something. Yeah, you may just be behind the stream, Scott. Who would I rather win, Ukraine or Russia? How about neither and they just become family again? And like Ukraine becomes Russia and like, I don't know. That sounds like Russia winning. Why don't we just become family again? Like the good old days. And stop killing each other. That's why I don't want to try to invade Taiwan. At the end of the day, yeah, y'all have a disagreement, but dude, that's family, dog. Like, I don't really want to get in the way of that personally anymore. No, that's like someone get in the way, go Thanksgiving get together, bro. Like, no, these two people are arguing about politics right now. Get the popcorn. Pray to God they don't start shooting each other, but get the popcorn. Like, you're a guest here right now. Just shh. I mean, we're all human and shit and followers in Christ and all that, hopefully. I mean, everyone's got, like, kind of their own freedom to believe. Like, look, I'll say this loosely. Look, it's not that I hate America, no, I love America, but at the end of the day, you got to understand, like, how other country operates. Bro, as long as you ain't over there, like, Vladimir Putin sucks dick and, like, Xi Jinping sucks and this country sucks, and yours over there being a normal citizen, like, bro, they kind of don't give a fuck what you're doing. I'll be honest with you. No, you can be over there, be that mindless drone playing GTA 6 all day. Just watch what the fuck you say. This ain't America. I'm not saying there ain't like corruption, but like, I mean, look at America's corruption and we have all these freedoms. Yeah, look at all the censorship and everything else I go through. Sure. And not for me to get narcissistic, there's 380 million people in America. I'm sure some other people on this journey here in America went through the same thing, kind of. Well, I can't say the same thing I've been through, but been through something. For damn sure. Like, no, I love this place, but it's not all sunshines and rainbows. Over here displacing Indians and Dude, I don't want war. Like, it's stupid. And then it kind of turns into a boxing match. Personally, war does. No, this person can beat your ass. That person can beat your ass. Now get in there and fight. Here's some money. And in reality, like, the reason I say what I say of them just coming together is because, like, no, if NATO would have just backed off, it wouldn't have happened. Maybe what happened in Venezuela will justify Russia more now, why, like, they were afraid of NATO getting further and further into Ukraine and closer to Moscow. Maybe you'll start to understand Russian national security concerns and why they're saying what they say and are demanding what they're demanding in a ceasefire in Ukraine. Maybe now. And I hope you understand loosely, Russia does have some of this shit and they're like loosely using it to avoid like America R&D. It's a little bit of a different cat and mouse game here. I don't know who Bob Weir is, but okay. Now I can say that loosely, Sly. I say that loosely because at the end of the day, I do have thoughts to myself like, why was I ever gay? Like, why couldn't I just be patient, personally? Because when I do die, I'm going to have to explain that to the Lord. You understand? I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, where I, like, I don't know, like, where I, like, at the end of the day, beating and raping a woman is an abominable sin itself, too, Sly. No, at some day when I die, I'm going to have to explain that to the Lord. And Jesus Christ, I'm not trying to be covetous. I feel confidently, though, a little bit. It's going to look at me, oh, why couldn't you wait? Where was your faith in me? I mean, I get it, you're human, but just a little bit. Grateful Dead. I never really listened to Grateful Dead. I'm sorry. Because other than that, yeah, you're around a gay dude and you might be over there being homophobic, thinking they want to sleep with you, but I don't know. You block, ban, delete that person. Technically. I'd like to read the rest of the chat. Sorry. I ain't trying to ignore it all. Me, I listen. The ironic thing is, though, I listen to everything. Bro, I don't give a fuck if it's opera, classical, rock, EDM, rap, bluegrass, jazz. Like, if I like the beat, the melody, or like what's being sung or something, like, no, I'll listen to that shit all day. I don't give a fuck. It's foreign music. Because unfortunately, you gotta be careful with Rammstein. If you don't speak, the Rammstein's a pretty gay band, bro. You didn't realize that. You gotta be careful with some of the foreign music. No, I know. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, but I mean, I listen to a lot of shit. I like what I like. There's some, like, I don't know. Some people may have a lot of albums and I only listen to like one or two songs. There's like very few people where I can listen to and like, bro, there's gay people everywhere. Again, you don't have rights. Shut the fuck up. This don't exist. I mean, you have rights, but like you don't in this specific category. Just shut up about your sexuality. It's the moral of the story here. No one cares. Hey, what you do in the bedroom with somebody else, no one cares about it. Someone had like a graduation speech talking about their like homosexuality. Homie, if I was in that graduating class, I'd have been like, no one fucking cares. Way to make this awkward. Oh, I'm going to talk about my bedroom activities. Like, were you asked? And then it can't become awkward then. Like, no. You know, they're all over here just want to talk about it. It's like, bro, no, please stop. Like, shh, no. It's not they all in the closet. Some people, I mean, a lot are. And it's just people don't understand the best, like literally, biblically speaking, the best way to be forgiven is to talk about it. And put it in front of everyone. I'll be honest with you. It's in the Bible. It's written there. Again, I refuse to distort it. Nope, people who accept, it's almost like Gladiator. Nope, the people who accept it, and I mean, yeah, you'll either live or you die. But like, you know, you should be on the living part if they're truly following Jesus. Albeit we got to covetously follow. Because at no point are we ever going to cross that line of divinity. Prophet or not, chosen or not. You're just blessed and you're still human. Yeah. I mean, like, there's not you don't have to say everything, Sly. You know, oh, I went to the store and I was really going to go get weed and no, God knows all that. Like, that's in your internal, like, black box on your soul. I can call your soul your internal black box. Like if you're on like a plane, the black box on the plane, so you know what the fuck happens if it crashes or anything. No, that's your soul. God knows everything there. But there's some things so people kind of know. Because again, why I admitted why I was gay, it's more of like a sociology aspect. Where I sit at famous-wise and everything. And I see the homophobes and I see the crazy ass like LGBTQ plus AQI fucking whatever the fuck it's went into now. Like, what is this insanity? Like, homie, I do not want to fuck you. I don't like your grandeur assumptions. Because you want to be a homophobe. And then your crazy ass needs to calm the fuck down. Like, being gay is a choice. Not over here fucking, the doctor said it wasn't a choice and I'm this and that. What fucking psyop are you going down right now? Nah, homie. Some reason when you're around dudes, you like being around dudes. And I don't know, eventually you started sucking their dick and did all that shit. I don't know, women treated you like shit. I don't know, a woman tried to kill you. I don't know, they tried to gender dysphoria when you were a kid before it was like a big thing in this generation that's upcoming now. And they're just so public about it and thought that would be like accepted. I don't know what trauma fucking you went through, dude. That's more or less where it comes from. No, a dude beats the shit out of his wife, bro. Damn near kills her. No, she becomes a lesbian. Like, no, because she's around other women. Women treat her well and all that shit and just trauma and. And it's not just like domestic abuse, it could be just verbal. Like, I don't know. Like on the other part there, and like, no, everyone's turning to like the doctors and science for excuse. Like, no, you chose that made you happy. Don't look for an excuse what makes you happy. Like, sure, yeah, you eat coochie because you have a coochie. I don't know. You suck dick because you have a dick. Like, I mean, are you killing people? Are you raping little kids right now? I mean, like, are you robbing people? Oh, you work here 12 hours a day or something. Cool. Like, I, I'm not Jesus. I'm not God, and I'm not the Holy Spirit. And you're not really doing anything out of the way I could not. Like, are you trying to kill someone right now? You know, shit people ain't supposed to be doing. Make sure my chat ain't glitched out. No, this ain't talking. Got it. Albeit people piss me off and I want to go on a mass shooting spree all the fucking time, but like, I'm never gonna do that shit. I ain't throwing my life away. And then, hey, I gotta explain that to God. Yeah, I killed 50 people. No, I just kicked their shit in and shot them dead. Why? Because I fucking wanted to. I was angry. No, I couldn't go punch a tree or something. Probably not. I mean, you literally see me change it from subscriber mode and back on to anyone. Like, no. The last message I see is like, man, I got some shit that only God knows, and I will have to get judgment for these things eventually. I know what you mean, man. That's the last message I got from you. The last message I got from like nature was doo Haas. And then it was like Johnny, right? They're the same. Like the Russia-Ukraine comment. Because, like, I don't need people endlessly killing each other. It's kind of stupid at this point. Like, bro, I used to play League of Legends with all these people. And no, we're going on year 4 now, and they're all killing each other still. I don't know who Central Scrutinizer Strikes Again is, dude. Is that like, are you trying to, like, promote someone else's channel? Like, what the fuck is that stupid shit? Like, I'm at to block, ban, delete you. No, it is. No, like, bro, I don't give like, dude, I like, no, like, when I say I'm here to like hold everyone's hand here and walk through the middle, no, those LGBTQ plus protests where those motherfuckers were parading around the street butt ass naked and threatening to kill y'all and like take your kids. Nah, me as a gay person or like a bisexual, I mean, like, I'm not gay. I root for Team Pussy, but Team Pussy didn't root for me. So like, I found a way to get my needs met. Long story short, but like, no, I'm gonna kill those people. Who the fuck do you think you are, where you can parade around the streets butt ass naked and threaten to kill people and take their kids away from them? Like, no, I'm gonna kill you, and I still got to worry about the homophobe thing. And I want to suck their dick. At the same time, like, no, I'll kill you. I'm gonna make them feel a little bit more comfortable. Like, but at the same time, what the fuck is this insanity? Yeah, it is evil. And like, bro, like, look, and when I say this loosely, I ain't trying to hate on someone's, like, I guess, transition, but at the same time, unless you're looking like Scarlett Johansson, Jennifer Aniston, and whoever the fuck is like the top model these days, I ain't trying to shit on all women and be like an Emperor's New Groove. No, it's just you type thing. Like, no. No one's going to assume you're a woman. And even then, you should kind of be going in the men's bathroom, but like men themselves is where you shouldn't even be around them. And unfortunately, like a segregation thing, they'd kind of probably have to isolate them off in like incarceration systems. You can't put women, you can't put them with men. I'll be honest with you. Especially if you truly know. No, I know they're taking it too far. That's the reason why I've even came out about it, nature. That's my entire reason I've even said shit about this. Other than that, I would have went to my grave with it. It's just been going on too long now. That's all I'm trying to tell you. No, I know that. No, no, no. Look, I've even admitted it when I said, like, look, I've been gay and shit. Like, no, I had to loosely say that. I was nervous admitting that because, like, no, I'm hanging out with you. You are a straight heterosexual male. You have a wife and you have kids. You are now having to deal with cancel culture because I'm around you and they know I'm bisexual. They assume we're gay partners. And all that cancel culture bullshit you have to deal with there. Like, no, you shouldn't have to deal with that. And I understand that. Like, I knew the risk of, like, when I admitted it, what was going to happen. Yeah, I know. No, I get it. I get it completely, man. Just, I don't know. People are weird. And where the let's be gay together comes from is like science and doctors saying it wasn't a choice. Because technically, no, you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. With a woman, you ain't supposed to be gay. This ain't trying to shame all the gay people because, you know, a lot of people like to go, that's an abominable sin. Well, beating and raping a woman is an abominable sin, too. But, like, yeah, they need to calm down. For real. Yes, no, I would not push that on my children. No, if I were to talk to my children about sex or anything, they ask me about that, like, I'd be like, no, you're gonna die if you do. Like, I would lie. So, I'd like, look, I know I was calling people out for lying to their children about Santa Claus and shit. Bro, no, I'm gonna lie to my kids about sex. Now I'm gonna look at them and be like, you're gonna die. You will die. You do not need to be doing this. You'll die. Like, no. You'll die. Like, I don't know. Demons will come up out the earth and kill you. Like, just don't do this. Follow the Bible and do what God told you to do. I'd hate to have that conversation with my kids. I'm telling you, man. Oh, God, no, please. Please, no. I'm about to turn into Michael Scott from The Office. God, no. No. Please, no. Because, no, I'd hate to have that conversation with my kid's sexuality, bro. I wouldn't push that on my kids. I like, look, bro, I'd be Chi Chi from Dragon Ball Z, dog. And treat my kid whether it was a boy or female. Like, go on. Why aren't they in their books? Why aren't they fucking studying? I would make them a book nerd worm. Like, make sure they didn't have internet access. Just to keep them away from that shit, Sly, man. I'm telling you, like, oh my fucking God, what is that? No, I get that. And that gender dysphoria shit they were pushing on kids is the stupidest shit I ever seen. Like, no, you need to be like Chi-Chi, making them focus on their books and studies. Reward them for that shit. Like, literally, no, my parents would literally give me like $5 for every A I had on my report card when I was a kid. So I'd purposely, like, get A's, dog, and make sure I was studying. I did get like $20 a fucking report card. And back then, you know, $20 was like a pack of Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, let alone McDonald's. Albeit you were in the car and you said, hey, can I get McDonald's? We don't got McDonald's. McDonald's is at home. No, I got allowance money for my report card. Can I get McDonald's, please? Never mind if I didn't have A's and I had like slacking grades, they would take my console away. Until I got A's again on my next report card. And then I want to say A's were $5 and B's were like $1. Or I think only got paid for A's. I didn't get paid for B's. I just got paid for A's. I got like $5. And mind you, I was born in 1993. So I was going to like school in the early 2000s there. No, I was there before 12 and 13 years old, Bob. Just reflection on my childhood past, man. I'm trying to tell you, dog, I went through gender dysphoria. Well, I didn't go through it. I saw my best friend go through it. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I don't think Mom may have not what's going the fuck on. So when I explained this story, like, no, I've been in a bathtub when I was 3 years old with my best friend that I thought was a chick. No, my best friend that I thought was a chick had a dick. And I'm looking at my mom. I'm looking at her mom. We're in the bathtub naked together at 3 years. And she got the same shit I do. And then, like, we were best friends. We hung out and, I don't know, we did shit together. Like, homie, now, do not let your daughter go run off with some, like, 5-year-old little boy. Three now. No, I know there's two genders. There's only male and female, bro. I was born a male. My best friend was born a male, but they made if they still have their dick and balls, but I know they had dick and balls. Like, no, homie, we're like 3 years old together playing doctor and like, no, tickling each other's dicks together. Like, I remember. She'd actively attack me. I've been through some shit, man. And again, I'm not trying to say my mom was trying to make me into a chick. I don't know. She saw that shit, was just like, God damn, what the fuck's going on here herself? I don't fucking know. He might not remember this. He's too young. I don't know her thought process at that point in time. Albeit I give all the benefit to my dad, keeping me safe from that situation. I gotta say this loosely. Whoa. Well, I can't say the brain truly develops at 24 years old, Sly. Nah, you were a kid that was born into a world and you've been beat and fucking abused. You've watched people be murdered in front of you. You've had to do this, this, and this, drive a car, cook your own food, do the laundry. It's a little hard to say when your brain truly develops, personally, in my opinion. But, like, you know, I'm not trying to shit on all science, but yeah, we'll say 24 years old. Because the people whose brain developed before 20 years old is probably some 0.0001% of the population, anyways. And, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, put the shoe on someone else's foot because I've kind of been there. Wait, what? It's really difficult to explain your 10-year-old the concept of kind of G and or what? I think you got me confused for someone else, Bob. I think you got me confused for someone else. You do understand I live in Alamance County, North Carolina, and I'm only 32 years old. And I'll be 33 in 2026. And I've lived here my entire life. Like, I mean, it would have been cuter if you said I was a ballet dancer in Canada or you trying to pull some shit. And like, bro, we're going on nearly a year here and you're still trying to pull some shit. So I'd be very careful on saying your next few words because, like, bro, I'm just worried about my daughter. There may be more than one kid involved in this situation and you actually truly did fuck up. And I think you may or may not have got my children raped and kidnapped, quite literally. And you're admitting on stream nearly a year later with your guilty conscience trying to accuse me of being a pedophile in another state. When you've actively doxed me in Alamance County, North Carolina. Like, I'm actually confused on what you're trying to do here. I don't give a fuck what YouTube likes or doesn't like. I give a fuck what God, Jesus Christ, whatever Mosaico Bible likes. Period. Yeah, I try to protect my kids from pedophilia, and you keeping me away from my kid and trying to actively cancel culture smear campaign and gaslight me is not getting me back closer to my kid. You're keeping me further away from my kid, trying to divide me from my kid. That's the worst fucking part of it all. Because apparently y'all got some guilty type of conscience. I don't know, like, what the fuck y'all are doing. But look, where the fuck is my kid? Or mainly my daughter. Where, but like, bro, I don't know. At this point, y'all keep going. My kids. There's a lot of shit people don't know about me, and y'all made it a lot of goddamn grand old assumptions. Okay, sorry. Where you're going with that? I mean, bro. No, Bob. No, I already see the miscommunication. No, I already see the miscommunication, albeit you may be a return viewer. No, you're talking in general about a 10-year-old, and I was taking my 10-year-old that was kidnapped from me that I didn't know about personally. Sorry, my fucking eyes twitching and everything. Like, that's a me issue, a miscommunication issue. No, I'm admitting my misunderstanding. No, yeah. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going through a lot of shit. I should have said that, but at the same time, I'm going through a fucking shit ton of shit. That's a me problem. This is why I isolate myself from people. Because I do shit like that, and like, no. That's why I stay out in the fucking woods. I'm not near you. Like, no, I do shit like that. And homie, I went to school too. Besides what I said with the bathtub, no, I was in second grade. I had one of my classmates tap me on my arm, said, "Hey, look at this." No, one of our fucking classmates was getting like the whole gender dysphoria shit. You gotta realize I'm a millennial, bro. This shit was going on back then, and it's been happening before my generation as well, whether people knew it or fucking not. Yeah, if you truly know me and follow me, yeah, I read it wrong myself. And like me, I don't want to say narcissistically, but like how it was worded, it made it feel very personal towards me, just because I feel a type of way about the situation, and I'm failing. I need to like keep my mouth shut, but like still speak. It's just time and place. It's just the emotions got the better of me. Like, shit. Because I'm late as fuck. And I don't give a fuck. You give me $1 billion. There's no like, yeah, this is going to excuse 10 years. Don't give a fuck if I'm over here. Oh, I don't know. I'm like Rambo. Like, and I got all the money in the world. This ain't explaining 10 years later. No, Rob, if you went back through all my political, like, content I post, I wouldn't say political, at that point it'd be my religious content. I'm just going through some shit, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to be, like, the cool, calm, collective person I've always been. I'm just going through some shit, and it's getting hard. Real hard. And by real hard, I mean I ain't pulling a dummy grenade out anymore. And like, now, homie, you dying today. I quite literally, you dying today. Your partner and your dog. No, I'm sorry. No, you don't understand the last bullshit of like disinformation, cancel culture smear campaign I deal about name. No, but Bob. Look. I want you to understand. They can spam the N-word on my channel and I got every letter blocked, right? Hey, look, homie. Not everyone's got the same middle name as me, but go look up Matthew Neville Golding on Google. Which Google owns YouTube. No one accuses me of being the strip club owner or the ballet dancer or like the journalist out in Australia. No, go look up my name. No, I'm on some like Google, YouTube, like cancel culture smear campaign, like bro. And they got me like tweaking, bro. Like you don't understand, Bob. I saw a video of my daughter. I claimed it to be my daughter, and it ran. It ran. And by ran, I mean it deleted the video where I saw my daughter and claimed where my daughter was. At the time I saw her, it ran. Only the guilty flee and delete that off the internet. Other than that, you run into that, yeah, right, bitch. You run straight into that, yeah, right. No, it ran. It ran from me. And it's like, oh no, you don't do that. You don't do, I know how this goes. Like, you don't do that. You ran. This is where I know I won. You ran. Yeah, greedy sinners. What do you want? Ironic username. Oh, it's after 2 o'clock. I gotta get him up here. I got enough for now, but like, it's not time where I can get more. Yes, Sly. Yeah, but here, look, Sly. I don't give a fuck your name's Jimmy Donaldson and you're Mr. Beast. I hate put Mr. Beast on a pedestal, but technically he is #1 on YouTube for YouTubers. You know, you got T squared there. No, Mr. Beast or Jimmy Donaldson. No, there's another Jimmy Donaldson somewhere in the world that's arrested for pedophilia. And when you look up Jimmy Donaldson, that could be the top Google search result. No, Google and YouTube are doing that on purpose. No, yes, no, yeah, no. It's a cancel culture smear campaign gaslighting thing. Just imagine having the last name Epstein. No, homie, you're not related in any way, shape, form to Jeffrey Epstein, bro. No, your last name is Epstein. The weather? Dude, it's like in the 40s right now. It's fucking terrific. I don't even have anything over my legs. I got my tent door wide the fuck open. Yeah, bro, it's great here. I'm pretty sure it's shitty everywhere else. Like, bro, God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, will Sacred Bible, take care of me, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. It was like 32 last night. It was cold last night just because it was last night, you know, in the week, past week, it's been like in the 70s and 50s for the lows. For the highs, it was in the 70s. And then it dropped down to 32 last night. It was a little bit chilly. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh shit. Like, oh, here it comes again. But, you know, because of the 20-degree drop, might as well go jump in fucking ice water. I'd say no. Homie, look, look, Sly, I'll tell you this. This is how I'll phrase this. My friend, even if I said yes and I got tricked. Homie, I usually carry a knife. If I did have a conceal and carry at that point, which I probably would, even if I had a gun on me unregistered and you didn't know. Homie, no one on an island is leaving alive. Except the kids. Everyone else I saw there would have got shot to death. I would have John Wick that thing. Just whatever John Wick shooting scene you want to pick and think about. Like, no. That's how I would have been through there. Like, no, I would have pulled my shit out and just pop, 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 pop. Like, nah, bro, fuck y'all. Throw me in the stockade and watch the fucking cops look into this. What did I do? I shot you all dead while you're raping little kids. Like, no, at the end of the day, they're going to be like, release that man. Albeit I'm in there for like 30 days, maybe. They're like, get that motherfucker out of here. Seriously, bro. Because, I mean, I always kind of walk around with a knife and shit on me. Nah, bro, I'd have been over there fucking just stabbing people to fucking death. It'd have been so quiet, too, versus a gun going... It'd be a little bit louder than that, but... you know, they're going to hear that versus... When I slice your throat, you can't scream. You're over there just... Nah. Bye, bud. Frank Castle, the Punisher? No. They called me like the fucking angel. I have to look at him and be like, oh God, no, please, no. It's a human. This may or may not have been a piss poor decision, but they're all fucking dead, and like, you know why they're dead. No, the cops looked into it. Oh, no, look at all these kids that were saved and were like, we were being raped. Oh, they're dead. I mean, like, sure, half of Congress and Hollywood, but like, oh. The goddamn dinosaurs or fucking extraterrestrials came through, bro. This wasn't a human that did this. Even if I didn't have a knife or gun, the minute I came back, bro, I'm going to be the biggest goddamn rat. I'm going to be the biggest snitch. I'm going to have the biggest bounty on my head. Like, no, fuck no, no. Like, literally calling 911 at the time. Like, just no. No. And, like, literally, unfortunately, having to kill people. Like, no, they're going to die that day. And so, like, no, they're dying. Like, dying. I'm gonna snap their fucking neck, dying. Like, bro, dying. I don't care what money can buy you. Money can't buy you out of that. No, I killed all of them there when I was on the island. When I saw that, like, because they didn't do that. No, the cops would have had to look into that. There's no denying what was going on there. Because, no, I killed them all. There's all these kids I saved. And they were kind of like... saying the same story I am. There's no amount of money buying your way out of that. It's just pure honesty. You kind of, like, albeit, yeah, you killed people. You know, that's against the law. You can't do that. They got to be held in a court of law. But, like, no. It's on camera. The kids are saying it. Like, no. Here are their phones. Here are the rest of these evil bastards. And then society sees that, and they're going to be like, dude, this one dude just Rambo killed all these pedophiles. Are you telling me this dude just Rambo killed all these pedophiles? Like, dude, and you put him in jail? Release this motherfucker. Money has nothing to do with it. No, you had one moment to act on that island. You didn't act. I'm sorry, what's your family name again? I'm at least pinging home or something. 911, they going down. What the fuck's going on here? What? Like, nah. Nah. Homie, we're at Operation Kill, and I've been trying to avoid it. And it's in front of me now and active. Like, it's gotta die. I can't say no. I can't. There is no saying no here. Nah, it's just gotta die. Money don't mean shit. Money don't mean fish. Money don't mean deer. Money don't mean food. Especially when you're out here in the wild. Category 5 hurricane, polar vortex, heat wave. No, it don't mean shit out here. You gotta eat and live today. I mean, you can laugh, but like, I'm being dead serious. Like, dude, that's a get out of free jail card. I don't know what I tell you. Because if you realistically and logistically think about it at that point, when they realistically look at it, like, no, it's too late. They're all dead. They have to look into it so far that, like, no, you might as well call the bomb squad on yourself. Like, no, you shot yourself more than anything. Because the people are going to be like, release that motherfucker. Fuck you do. Yeah, sure, he killed these people, but like, no, they were raping kids. It's there on camera. The FBI agent saying it when they showed up. Kids are saying they asked, you know, me at this point in this hypothetical situation saved them. No, get the fuck out. And it's there on camera. And it'd be so hard to wait, like, and really at the end of the day, like, I would start that onslaught and probably literally call my buddies before I did call 911. At the same time, calling 911 and be like, bro, you got 30 minutes to get here because I'm killing all these people right now. If you want any part of this. Like, homie, I'm going to be in the news because I'm killing all these people. If you want to be here and be in the news with me, my friend, it's right here. I'll tell you right now. No, right here. And literally when I'm on the phone with my friend, you're just going to hear, bow, 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 bow. Telling you, bro. Like, nah, dog, it's on right here. You got 30 minutes, show up. Because by then the cops are probably going to be here and like, I got to surrender, but I killed them all. You got 30 minutes to show up. My hair's in a ponytail right now. I shaved my beard, but I see there's only 4 people in here. We getting everybody, Flacco. They all dying, bro. I don't care. Get the fucking goddamn shovel. Shut the fuck up. We didn't say this shit. Get the goddamn shovel. This is gonna be like their nightmares, dog, as it happens. Let's go get the goddamn shovel. Where the fuck has it been? Should have been here back in 2016. Oh, yeah, Russia, China, anyone, heck, America. Never mind, the Jeffrey Epstein files had been trying to get released back then. Where the fuck where's everybody? I remember being a kid, the further you keep going back, and like slowly being briefly introduced into politics when I became an adult. Because other than that, they tried to clap my cheeks when I was a kid. I was this close to fucking being kidnapped, bro. Like, if Uber and all that shit existed, no. Like, dog, I would have been off in Canada when I was like 12 with 2 older women. Like, no. I put my dad and my family through fucking shit, bro. I'll be honest with you. Whether people admit it or not. Technically, it's been going on for fucking forever. No, it's been going on forever, bro. Read the Bible. I'm telling you, read the Bible. It goes on forever. You gotta find a way to, like, work through it. Well, we're growing up in different generations. It's just kind of turning in. Unfortunately, when I look at history, it's kind of turning in that turning point of a world war, though, personally. I mean, it kind of is looking like the Great Depression. You know, albeit you ain't making 50 cents anymore an hour. But, like, no, it's starting to become a little too expensive to live. I'll be honest with you. No, it's been going on before then, because you got to realize, Sly, the last politically independent president we've ever had was George Washington. Mind you, slavery was going on at the time before Abraham Lincoln, long after George Washington. But the last politically independent president we had was George Washington. You know, you got the Republicans trying to make you hate the Democrats, and the Democrats make you hate the Republicans, which is basically what they're trying to do in Minneapolis with the ICE versus, like, anti-King protests and anti-ICE protesters. It's that basic meme I've ever seen on the meme generator where the person puts the arm around them, pointing at somebody else, going, it's them. I need to put the government right there. No, because you may trust the government. I don't know. You might have to say your best friend. No, they're the bad guy. And you're over there just, And in reality, if you were to truth seek, it's like, no, this is bullshit. You just want me to, like, hate this person for no reason. You can't sleep. I can't sleep either. I already slept. I took a nap. I had a fucking nightmare last night of a fucking tsunami the size of like 50 kilometers. And then when I died, I went into an imaginary heaven. Like, there's a reason why I made my, like, floodgate little thing for tsunamis there a little bit post. Like, no, still go to high ground, but those are there too. Like, no, that's a big wave. There's not, like, there's not much you can do about that, but, like, all this excess flood water, no, it's gonna Besides, before that, I was getting shot at, and I was in like close quarter combat, so having to deal with that shit. And someone gave me a knife, and I didn't keep it. And yeah, a little bit more moment, just them kill this little ass pistol shooting at me. No, I rarely have nightmares like that. And I was up on the hour every hour. And then when I got up on that one, it was like 4 o'clock. And I was like, fuck it, I gotta get up. Albeit I went to bed at midnight that night when I was streaming and kind of like sleeping at the same time. Just because I have to answer one way or another biblically, I'm going to say yes, Sly. Do you see me in control yet? No, am I being a little bit more transparent than anyone that's ever existed? Like, no, I need your goddamn tax dollars for this hypersonic missile. Albeit I don't want to blow these people up and escalate anything, like, no, homie, there may be a comet that comes in that I gotta blow up. I don't know. I'm gonna pray to the Lord first, but same time, war's war. I want you to understand, look, Sly, this is how I look at the government from my perspective. Albeit I ain't trying to base it off at 100% because I don't want people to look back into that too far and be like, oh, that's how he believes. I look at a lot of people like a goblin. They're a bunch of money-grubbing motherfuckers and they don't want to do the right thing for free. Personally, in my opinion. But I do trust the government. To an extent. Albeit I'm in a fucked up situation. No. It'll be a little bit different when I'm in control. It's a little bit different when I'm sitting there watching the raid footage and everything. Assassin's Creed? No, I didn't give a fuck about Assassin's Creed. I mean, Assassin's Creed was pretty much like, I mean, what, fucking Mordor there? I forgot the name of that one with the Lord of the Rings one, where you're that guy and the other one, and just fucking, you could shank people. Or shank the orcs. I played a lot of games, not that one. As I'm getting into like Sly Cooper and being sneaky. You know, SOCOM, Killzone, Call of Duty, Battlefield. Real life, capture the flag or tag. No, you know what it's like to be out in the middle of the night with your brothers and like and friends and playing like tag and hide and go seek. No, yeah, I'm hiding up under this building right now. No, you came in there and looked for me. Like, no, motherfucker. Yeah, like, or like try to almost do it and look at me and it's like, oh shit. And I mean, homie, we're like, I'm 6 years old at the time. Like, bro. Never mind, like, going into, like, my, like, early adulthood, like, throughout my teenage years. To, like, people that did hang out with me at that time. I just loosely want to talk about that because, like, we're not exactly friends anymore, and they're just associates and shit. I moved, like, bro, I cut everybody off, kind of, and did me. No, when you're an assassin, bro. You're either a money for hire, like a mercenary, or, sure, yeah, tyranny, righteousness. Assassin is an assassin, bro. That's just some crazy dude. Fucking reason. And even then, what's the reason? That you couldn't pray to God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible to handle with first. Before you, like, developed into your own narcissistic, like Cain versus Abel. Like, no, you killed this person. God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible, couldn't tell you about it. Like, hey, this person's blood screaming from the ground. What you damn did. Hoping. Here you go and be a narcissistic. What the fuck did I say? Albeit again, I will not tamper with what they say. You know what's red. I just found a little bit more comedic way to express it. But you know what it says in the Bible. Everything's tyranny. You ready to do what God, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible do every day? I mean, albeit you got free will. And, like, I don't say that blasphemously. I say that within free will. No, you have no choice right now. No. Fuck you. Do what you're told. Nope, these people you think you can save, nope, you gotta kill. God said no. Even through, like, the Holy Trinity connection. No, God said no. God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, from the sacred Bible, said no. I say that loosely because I ain't trying to get too covetous in the judgment of, like, the Holy Trinity, but at the same time, because when you look at Revelations, at a certain point, like, free will almost looks like it kind of exists a little bit because some angels defect, but I'm not reading the fucking Bible that was down in the Vatican right now. Uncensored. They should put that on, like, the internet. The Pope, literally over there in, like, gloves they need to be in, and, like, loosely, delicately, like, just pulling the page over. And it being translated. Each page, every page, on, like, a stream. Seriously. I'd love to do that, but, like, hey, bro, that's what I'm asking for, so we can all read it. And it's not, we all radicalize to what is a text there. It's just, that's the original text. Like, that's Old Testament. Sure, there's New Testament, but what's the Old Testament? This is the oldest version Bible we technically have on historical reference by the government. This is why I loosely trust the government here. Just a little bit. That's what kind of needs to be given out to the people. Because that's true transparency, they know. And, like, no, you've never seen this shit before. And, like, homie, I'm kind of standing there myself. Albeit, I say that loosely because AI exists. But, like, I don't know, I'm myself in a suit or something. Because I don't know my breath on such old stuff, albeit I got faith in the Lord to keep it preserved. I'm just nervous to be around it. Because you're talking about some paper that's like 1 trillion years old and just, and you rip half of it off. I don't know, Slime. I mean, I believe in that a little bit. The sad part is to think it was all put together at once at one point. And it was all one little island. And here we are now today. And a lot of people think we're all going to die in 1 billion years. 1 billion years, bro. Oh, man, I'm 32 right now. Like, the average human life expectancy is what, 90? We got 1 billion years. My kids, your kids, everyone's kids, their kids, their kids, after 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 their kids, and all those other fucking kids, and those kids, and those kids. As long as we don't go to a nuclear fucking apocalypse. And their kids after their kids and 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 their kids 1 billion years later still. Their kids and their kids and their kids and their kids. You're talking about 100 years at a time. You ain't even reached like 100,000 yet. After many times I said, and their kids 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 and that generation and that generation and that generation, instead of their kids and their kids. That generation, that generation, that generation, and that generation, and that generation. 1 billion years from now. Cool, the sun may go out 1 billion years from now, but like, why freak out about it? I don't even know how true that is. Possibly they came in, but still then, like, who fucking cares? And I can still keep going, and their kids, and their kids, and their kids, and their kids. Like, the earth ends when the earth ends. By God, Jesus Christ, Westbrook, from the Sacred Bible. Nothing you can do about it. Like, I'm sorry, bud. Like, look, I hate to, like, idolize that picture because I'm sure Jesus may or may not look a little different than that. Just, the only reason I say that is just because the picture's singed. I gotta lose to say that because I'm not trying to breathe life into an image, so to speak, and be a beast. That's all I'm trying to say. But, like, no, I got faith in Jesus Christ. No, I stand behind Jesus Christ. I don't know how they're coming back. They're going to be very angry. Yeah, let me turn this brightness down. Alright, I'm out of cigarettes. I need more beer, but... I'm not walking to get more cigarettes. Get more beer. It's 3 o'clock. But yeah, it's sad people don't trust in Jesus Christ. It really is. Saddest thing I've ever seen. Like, oh man, I don't give a fuck, you broke my arm. I'll be honest with you, I might be screaming in agony a little bit, but like, or keeping it quiet, but at the same time, I'm literally praying to God, Jesus Christ, was written in the Sacred Bible at that time to fucking like snap it back to normal. Before it's like, please, like before I have to call 911 and get them to fix it, I'm literally praying to the Lord. Well, You better hope you're in a better time zone than me. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You can't get beer. It's not 7 o'clock. I feel you should be able to get beer whenever you want. No, you work third shift. You had to get off early at tonight. No, it's after 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. No, you can't get beer till 7. And if you were on your shift, you wouldn't get off till about 7 and you'd get beer. And then, go to sleep and get ready for third shift. You run a first shift, it's a little different. After you get off work, you drink your beer and go to sleep and get ready for first shift again. I need to get more beer. On Sunday? Shit. What country do you live in? So I got a tobacco vape. I don't want to get more cigarettes. I don't even want to hit this. I need to give these away to people. I got too goddamn many. It does all that shit. I've literally seen him talk about it on Congress. I get these for free. I give them away. I pass it forward. I got charged like $5, a couple dollars for these, so I get some food and stuff. But no, I get them for free, so I just give them away for free. Dry country, damn. I mean, I'm usually when I drink alcohol, I'm a happy drunk. I'm not ever very angry. I don't know. If you want to get confrontational while I'm drunk, it's over. I don't know what it is. Maybe depending on who you are. And even then, I might be fucking with you more than anything just to fuck with you. Just because, bro, I'm drunk as shit and... Don't be saying that to me. I don't know. No, we'll engage in this shit because this is about to be the funniest shit ever, but at the same time, I don't know. I just follow God, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Motorcycle Bible. Period. Long story short. I'm sorry, you're in a dry county. I would never say drink and drive. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care how well you think you can drink and drive. Cool. Whatever. I don't care. Don't do it. Sorry, I'm in my vape. I really gotta quit smoking though. Shit. I don't know. Cigarettes that I wanted to be around. I don't know why she don't. I wouldn't be smoking cigarettes. Yeah, I may be playing a video game. I went to work, did whatever I needed to do to make money. But I got to fuck you and you suck my damn dick. I probably wouldn't drink as much. I probably wouldn't smoke as much. Like, no, you don't like that. Yeah, we got a long trip to the beach or the mountains right now. Okay, cool. You don't like me smoking in the car. So unless we stop for gas or I gotta take a piss, and literally take a piss, or you do, I can't smoke a cigarette. Okay. And even then, like, why am I wasting time to, like, smoke a cigarette? I'm not either, but it's just by alcohol percentage. It's a lie. No. I've down a half gallon of Everclear within a weekend by myself. I'm telling you, bro. I played League of Legends and fucking Battlefield 3 that entire motherfucking weekend, dog. Drinking, boy. I mean, drinking. You know, I'm 21. I can do what I fucking want, motherfucker. Drinking. Or not 21, excuse me, 8. No, yeah, 21. No, wait. 18. No, I was smoking cigarettes at 18. No. I didn't start smoking cigarettes till 20. Turning 21 was nothing special. I'll be honest with you. My dad wasn't a bad alcoholic. My dad, he's dead, so you really can't get in trouble for it. But literally, my dad, he was a veteran of the United States of America. And, like, he really was a veteran of the United States of America. And, like, no, I will say this loosely. No, the way he looked at it, no, you're 18 years old. You can be drafted. Why can they not have a cigarette or drink beer? It's not that they shouldn't. I'm not, like, he was not condoning the habit, and he didn't really have that habit. But at the same time, if you can be drafted, why not? And I say that in the sense of, like, I don't know, have your own live stream and listen to all the stupid questions coming through on your stream. I don't even want to say listen. Just read comments coming through on your stream. Read it all. Just read it all. Trust me, I know people who drink worse than me and myself. A lot of people who drink worse than me and myself. Everyone, what I see on YouTube and what people admit to, whether they're lying or being truthful. I feel like too many people aren't going to lie and be like, yeah, didn't know enough. I could judge you for that, and you're like, oh, I'm sober now. Like, hey, good for you, man. Seriously. If it's true, and I can see it, like, yeah, man, good for you. A lot of judging. Because somebody's saying you drinking like a few bootleggers every night. Oh, no, you're a monster. You're an alcoholic. Or like a few Bud Lights or a few Budweisers. Like whatever the fuck it is. No, you're an alcoholic. You know, some people go over there fucking down in a half gallon of like some fucking like 80% moonshine and drinking a 50 pack of like natty daddies and shit like that. It's a little different. And I mean in one night, not over like an extended period. It's 17. I didn't start drugs until I was 17. I say that loosely. I don't exactly remember who I found it from and everything else, but I remember smoking weed at 17 years old, going on 18. The first time. Jesus. You make me... You remind me of people in middle school. I've been smoking since 12. Excuse me. I said that wrong. I didn't start smoking until like 2014. Excuse me. No, 2011. I don't know where the fuck my alcohol is where my confusion coming from. 2011. I started smoking weed. I forgot who I got it from because that was so long ago, but like, it's still over a decade ago. Almost two. No, I went through a cyberstalker situation and got put in a mental hospital because I was afraid I was being cyberstalked. When I look at things about what I'm bitching about and praying about, it makes a little bit more sense, and I ain't really trying to bother anybody. But I'm pretty sure my baby mama can have some way of type of way to feel about it. And she kind of like, I ain't gonna let her get away with anything, but like she kind of the only one that's gonna be like Falcon punch me in the dick. Because it only started when I left her. Mind you, it was going on a little bit before then when I quote unquote woke up, but when I left her, oh my God. Women drive everyone nuts. Guess what? Men drive women nuts. Bro, like, look, I say it loosely. Yeah, but Sly, listen. Listen loosely. I don't want you to get the wrong idea when I say this, but imagine being a woman, bro. No, dog. You got tits, you ain't got no tits. You got an ass, you ain't got no ass. You fat, you skinny, you thick, you not. You fuck 50 people or not. You're a e-whore or not. You're a loyal wife. Imagine being a woman. I say it loosely. Don't try to like think you're gonna understand being a woman. At the same time. All that shit. You were a lesbian. Pussy's pussy. Then you gotta deal with what? The menstrual cycle with your fucking ovaries and shit and recycle, not recycling them, but fucking shedding them. I don't know. No, they're no different than before. It's just covetously perceived as better than before. You ain't some woman that's having to shed their fucking ovaries in a menstrual cycle or their period. And not all men are considered monsters. No, there's some men out there like I say it loosely, but there's some men out there that like they don't beat their wife. They never beat or raped a woman. There's people that have not been gay at the same time. Same with women. Like, you know, there's some people that work on a 144,000 witness, so to speak. But, I mean, we're all human. Whoever those are. And you ain't gonna know who those are that are raptured. But at the same time, everyone's on a different journey. Like, being a woman's rough. I mean, it's rough as being a man. They harbor life, I give life. And technically, they kind of be a little bit better off in the 1800s right now. And I'll say this is snacking on chips. It's not, bitch. I hate to call you a bitch, but no, you're in the kitchen, technically, so to speak. No one knows what you're doing. And you can kill me right now. Oh, you're worthless. Yeah, I'm here asleep. You slit my throat. Who did that? This guy did. Like, no, you're dangerous. You're what's in because I'm beating the shit out of you and stuff. I'm like raping you every day. No, you slit my throat. Oh, sorry, sis. He had to go through that. You did that to him? I didn't hear you say you did that. Not my problem. Not my problem. I mean, it is and ain't, but... I didn't do it. But I don't know, you're some harlot, sensual, adulterous whore. How can I love you? No, I know this. You lose on my end. The cancel culture is insane. Sly, I got 14 more games to go on my Wild Rift, bro. And when I was back streaming it, I like several months ago, like, bro, I could stream Wild Rift League of Legends for 8 hours. There might be an hour of loading screens. And by hour of loading screens, I might have disconnected at one point in one time in the 8 hours I was streaming then. Just once. Vaguely. And I even hated it then. And even then, it was very, very, very vaguely rare when I first got my phone. Nah. I mean, bro, I can play Teamfight Tactics. I can still play Teamfight Tactics. Like, I don't have Teamfight Tactics on this phone. I can play it on this one. The only reason I played Teamfight Tactics earlier is because the phone I had before, I couldn't play, like, Wild Rift. If I were to play Wild Rift for 8 hours now, no. You're going to get 7 hours of loading screens, 1 hour of gameplay. And me blowing everyone's eardrums out. And looking at someone's name when I'm playing Wild Rift. And it says Outfield. There's a lot more to it, but it looked like it was Advil. For like a headache. Wild Rift? Look, hey, Sly. Literally, if you play League of Legends, Wild Rift is just a mobile version of League of Legends. Let's see who should be coming up in the next few seasons of Arcane. Which may or may not be season 3 through 3. When you get into Gear and you get into Demacia, Wild Rift and like Team Fight Tactics is more arcane, and they were like arcane was more to explain like League of Legends, live shit that used to be international for everybody. Kind of still is for others, but you gotta understand, I played since beta. There's too many characters I like. I liked Jinx when she came out, albeit I was never played attack damage carry. I was more top jungle like Shyvana, Rammus, or like Sejuani, or Nautilus, or, you know, something. Xin Zhao. It depends on the season. Exactly like what you pick. Marvel rivals lately, huh? Interesting. That's cool. I've seen somebody live stream that, but I didn't try to say too much there. I don't know. She looked pretty cute, but I don't want to say that. Well, let me pick your one up and look at these 10,000 messages. I'm going to fucking hate you. Oh, she cute. Yeah. Anyways. So I say, but, kind of like all games are dead. Just look at geopolitics and the economy. Like an over diverse community. But at no point can you get away with like developing a monopoly. Never played Team Fortress. It's like one of the few games I ain't played besides Marvel. You know, to like suggest another game outside of like it, like, look, I'll give you 3 MMORPGs. As I've been pushing for a very long time in posts, whether I say it on my live or in a post. You got a Ratchet and Clank MMORPG. No, imagine making your own Ratchet, whether it's male or female. I don't care. You're a female, like, no, you're literally a woman with a vagina. You get to make your own little Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet, that I guess you're a girl. And you got your own Clank. Escape your rocket wings or some shit that you eventually get. I don't know what to fucking tell you. And it's like the same thing with Jack and Daxter. No, you're your own little female. And you make your own little Daxter, whether it's a female or male. 2 genders. There's no, like, I don't give a fuck about the he, she, it thing. It's just a little MMORPG. Never mind with mercenaries, but... Banjo and Kazooie? Oh. Banjo and Kazooie days were so many fucking Nintendo 64 and like Sega days, never mind PlayStation video game days, that I can't even like be worried about it. Banjo Kazooie looked like Ape Escape to me more than anything. Albeit when I played Ape Escape, it was on those demos that you get with the PlayStation games, like the fucking rapping game. I forgot the name to it, dude. But you get the demos to all those fucking games. Whether you play Tomb Raider, you get like demo to like Ninja Gaiden and shit like that, whatever the fuck that was. Like they promote games within games. Like I played all the Dooms. That's one I forgot to mention. I've literally played all the Dooms. I just ain't played the DLC to like the Ancient Gods. I played all the Dooms out. Beat him on Ultra Violence. No, I can't die anymore. If I die, I gotta restart. Conkers? Never played it, but I knew you were talking about the squirrel game. The squirrel war game that's like World War II. Look, bro, I played Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, 10, 13, all the Metal Gear Solids up to Snake Eater. Medal of Honor, Call of Duty 4. I mean, like Call of Duty 2. Jesus, I can't even technically remember the Call of Duties on the Xbox that you could play Xbox Live on, but they kind of like remastered them on the Xbox a little 360. Like, but the World War II Call of Duty games. I want to say it was Call of Duty 2 on the Xbox and 360, and then 4, Call of Duty 3, 4, Modern Warfare 2, World at War. I got bored after 3. I got real bored after 3. And like Metal Gear Solid, I mean like even like VR missions. I played all the Grand Theft Autos. I ain't played 6 yet. All the Battlefields I played. And with Call of Duty and Battlefields, I've been on the top leaderboards when I was a kid. Same with Halos. Played all the Halos. I played WoW, League of Legends. I played Gears of War 3. 2 and 1. I haven't played any of the other ones, I don't think, but I played all 3. I did play the other ones, I snuck it in. Like a For Honor, like sneak in. For Honor seemed like a cool game to me. Yeah, because they need to release a Jeff Robinson on files. Homie, I wasn't playing. Release those, you ain't getting GTA 6. You're playing too many games. You want to know that big operation mission where you get all this fucking goddamn money? And life kind of goes great? Can't tell you right now. But, no, you will. No, the Clintons are going into contempt of court. Because they're going to spill the beans on others, and then they're going to go into contempt of court. They just stalling on the files. They're trying to be like, oh, there's 1.2 million now, and all this other shit. And I'm like, bro, when I was going through the files that they did a show, like, no, bro. It was like, oh, this is the house, this is the door handle. Oh, here's a sex toy, here's this, here's this. You could see some where they had like a contact list, but they like blocked out their email and phone number, but you could see their name. The shit ain't gonna hit the fan. These are pedophiles trying to make us go to World War III right now, dog. I don't know what to fucking tell you right now. Other than that basic, simple fact. Shit ain't gonna hit the fan. These are just pedophiles. Like, shit is hitting the fan because pedophiles are trying to make us go to World War III because they don't want to go to be prison for being a pedophile. Ugh. And shit really ain't gonna hit the fan too bad. What people are freaking out for. Let's see how good these chewy gummies are. And personally, that's why shit's kind of hit. I mean, I've been pointing that out forever, but you're not wrong. That is when shit will hit the fan. Why do you think they did what they did in Venezuela? What's going on in Iran? Why they want Greenland? Everything else. Everything but the Jeffrey Epstein files. Everyone in the world wants transparency on, but they don't. Yeah, when I think about like everything I've done with video games and everything else though, and everything else I promote, man, I've done a lot of shit, man. I'm only 32 and I got a lot longer to go. That's kind of like the coolest shit ever. I think God just Christ supposed to want to say goodbye before it every day. It may be the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. Well, there's only one person in here. I'm just gonna end the stream. This is boring.